G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live stream session. I'm your host, JM8. We're just here to kick back, pump a few backy bongs until we get some greens sorted. So yeah, it's just the way it is. Just how it goes. I don't mind the backy cones. People care more about me smoking them than I do, but which is understandable because they go, "Whoa, how you do that, cunt?" Talent. Got a message from someone yesterday and they're like, "Hey, I'm going to send you something. Fucking stop pumping them backy bongs, you filthy animal." I was like, "Cheers, bar. Legend." I'm excited though. Definitely fucking excited for it for sure. Okay. Sweet, we're good. That's that. Yeah. Cool. What do we got? Should we bump some tunes or should we just talk a little bit of shit first? Troy and Bagel alive. That's cool. We might go through solo to them afterwards. But to kick it off, we're going to have a bit. I was just watching a clip on Billy Carson's as well. He's been fucking exposed. He's been hardcore exposed. Lad's doing mad live stream on him too. Talking about Jesus had a wife, this and that. Mary, his wife's name was Mary. Blah, blah, blah. This was about a decade ago, back in 2012. So, it's been found to be like a forgery. So, like, with that being said, apparently he didn't have a wife. But here's the interesting thing, and I don't want to, like, you got three lads up on a panel right now taking the absolute piss out of Billy Carson's. Like, they're referencing everything he said. They're finding all the passages, all the manuscripts. They're doing their bit and they're doing it properly. But with that being said, I feel like they've got like self-limiting beliefs. Afternoon, JM8. Got to get these comments in to build up my points. Good shit. Hey, we better check out what Borix is doing. That was fun fucking with that last night. Good to see you, my bro. All right. Loyalty. Let's have a look. Where are you, DK? Fuck, DK's not even. He's not even level 1 yet, bro. It's hectic. All right. Here we go. Choose order of the top by points or by levels. Watch time. And we'll set it to 100. No, we'll go 200 points every 5 minutes. And I can't change that because I don't have a premium thing for it. So hopefully that loads. This one's a bit interesting. It's a little bit different to the other bots I've used before because you got Nightbot as well. I wonder if Nightbot will work better. Because Nightbot's supposed to be pretty fucking good. Wait a second. Commands. Okay. Giveaway. Oh, sick. We can do giveaways in this shit too. All right, how the fuck does that work? That's cool. Sweet as. Logs. Fuck. Got mad chat logs from last night's stream. Bong on Legends. Yeah, sweet. So we got all the chat logs here. Regulars. Who are my regulars? Song request, chat moderation. Links. This filter allows you to time out and whitelist links. Repetition. Time out users who repeat words or phrases. No, we don't need any of that. You cunts love to spam. Okay. So Nightbot hasn't got as much as BotRix. So BotRix, because of all the features it's got, you know what I mean? You've got a whole bunch of fucking points features and shit. So we'll go on the commands list. We'll have a look. Run a commercial. Join. Okay, part leave. Seems pretty basic, bro. I reckon BotRix is probably like, he's one of the best. It's got to be. I'll refresh this page. DK. Oof. Oh, sweet, that worked. Oh, sweet, that worked. Awesome. Easy done, bro. Sounds good, my bro. Wonder what this is. Oh, fancy cunt. Fucking nice. That's cool. Or if you want, bro, I can drop my phone number in the chat real quick. Yeah, text it to me and I'll delete my number. Because we don't get as many people coming through this one. Should be all sweet. Incognito. Gotcha, brother. Bum, ba, da, bum. All right. Come on, JM8. You got this. Oof. Yeah, so the Nightbot sucks. We'll stick with Ricky. What up, Ricky? How you doing, lad? Good to see ya. If I pay for this shit, I can change his name and everything, cuz. Change the picture. So make it look like an actual person. And trip people the fuck out. Can't be like, who's that? Yeah, bro, do that. I'll give you the passcode. Easy done, brother. This one's to you, DK. Cheers, my bro. was filthy. Almost caught me too. Almost caught me. Hectic. All right, let's find a beat. Hilltop Hoods instrumentals. You know. Okay, nice. Wait, where's my vote? Fuck yeah. You got that one, DK? I'll read that now, bro. Huh. Interesting. What's going on there? Fucking hell. Brother, look what happened. Have a look at this. I tried uploading a short. Blocked. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Why? Why is it blocked? Review issue. The copyright protected content detected is not allowed in shorts longer than 60 seconds. Bastards. Oh, well, got copyrighted. Happens. Now is the time for all good cunts to have the old. What the fuck is that? To come to the. Oh, wait. Now is the time for all good cunts to come to the aid of their party. Hello. Good to see you, Don. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah. Trying to find it. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Imagine having to read through the transcript of an entire fucking show. Bum, bum, bum. Bingo. All right. 400 foot tall. The concrete foundations cover a third of an acre and go down into the ground 12 feet. Who owns them? Oil companies. We're talking about windmills here, bro. We use them to power the wells. No electricity out here. We're off the grid. So they use clean energy to power the oil wells, right? Bear with me. Bum, 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 bum. The diesel, right? Do you have any idea how much diesel they have to burn to mix that much concrete or make that steel and haul that shit out there and put it together with a 450-foot crane? You want to guess how much oil it takes to lubricate this fucking thing or winterize it? In a windmill's 20-year lifespan, it doesn't even offset the carbon footprint of making it. Don't get us started on the solar powers and lithium batteries in your Tesla cars either. And never mind the fact that if the whole world decided to go electric tomorrow, we don't have the transmission lines to get the electricity to the cities. It would take 30 years if we started tomorrow. And unfortunately for your grandkids, we have a 120-year petroleum-based infrastructure. Our whole fucking lives depend on it. It's in everything. The road we come in on, the wheels that carry every car made. It's in tennis rackets, lipstick, refrigerators, antihistamines, pretty much anything plastic, your cell phone case, artificial heart valves, any kind of clothing that's not made with animal or plant fibers, soap, fucking hand lotions, garbage bags, fishing boats, you name it, every fucking thing. You know what the kicker is? We're going to run out of it before we find its replacement. It's the thing that's going to kill us all. So look, if you think green energy is the way to go, if you think, yeah, wind farms, you're wrong. It's not the way to go. Right? It's no solution. 6657. There you go, bro. But yeah. So if you believe that these things hang tight, we'll go to Snowtown, my state where I live. Snowtown Wind Farm. Have a look at it. Hey? There you go. You see the concrete foundations that they're on? Fuck me. The amount of pollution that goes into making these is ridiculous. It's insane. And in its 20-year lifespan, it doesn't even offset the carbon that was put into making it. You still want to go green? It's not a fucking option. We need to go nuclear. It's not a question. It's not even up for debate anymore. If our country doesn't go nuclear, we get left behind. 100%. These fucking things are useless. They use clean energy to pump oil out of the fucking ground. How ironic is that? And everything is petroleum based too. Medications, fucking the clothes, these clothes that you're wearing, all made out of plastics. All made out of plastics, bro. There's no getting around it. So, fucking legend, bro. Thank you. So I've got hopefully my breath test this week, which is Helicobacter pylori. So it's a bacteria that fucks with the stomach lining. Can cause nausea, pain, all that shit, and it can lead to ulcers and, if left untreated, stomach cancer. So nothing fun. And then on the 30th of this month, I've got my ultrasound too. So, fuck yeah. 9 months, I'll have a baby. Nah. Fuck out of here. Merry Christmas, bros. Hey, big love, my bro. Big love. But yeah, so we've got the ultrasound on the abdomen, which is going to suss everything, which is good. Which is good because my original doctor, who I had my first scans with, he's like, I think it's your kidneys. And I'm like, bro, fucking, my kidneys are fine. I don't have any back pain or anything like that. But lower back sometimes, but that's only when I'm fucking grabbing something out the bottom of the fridge. Standing up straight and then fucking full just like leaning over, grab something out of the fridge. That's when that lower back down there, yeah, it doesn't feel too good. A pinch nerve maybe. Who fucking knows? But what they're checking for, they're checking my liver, they're checking for hernia, they're checking for fucking they're checking everything, bro. You know what I mean? Which is fucked up because I didn't think they could do that. I thought they only done like one thing at a time, you know what I mean? Which spun me the fuck out when I got my kidneys done because they're like, oh, we can only see this section with the lighting, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck. That's hectic. Got to fast for 6 hours. And with the Helicobacter, the H. pylori test, that's a fascinating one. That's a fascinating one because, what's it called? You have to do like specific requirements, like no water, no nothing, bro. Can't eat, can't smoke. Yeah. And then I've got a GTT because my glucose is too high. It's been too high all year. So I went through all my blood tests. Every single blood test that I've had for the past year, my glucose is in that high range. So I was like, fuck. Got to jump on that. Christmas. What do we celebrate Christmas? The birth of Jesus? No, sir. Roman sun god. The birth of the Roman sun god Sol Invictus. Who was he? Let's find out. Let's find out, eh? Sol Invictus. Here he is. How did I get this cunt's birthday? I've seen the sun god before as well on DMT. When I threw up and I seen same sun, like literally a sun staring back at me, bro. Face and all. Had hectic. Imagine like an octopus, right? But it's only got 3 tentacles, bruh. And they're in this weird this curved pattern, man. Right? So imagine I had a third hand and there's one coming out the middle off like that way, bruh. So there's this weird bro, I full seen the sun in a bucket when I threw up because like the DMT is it's that intense, bro. It's very intense and it's like, it makes you fucking puke. Because you're like, oh, this is too much. It's like eating 2 kilos of gummy bears in 10 minutes. If you could do that, you'd feel pretty fucking sick. But this is instantaneous, and because of how intense it is on the onset, it's incredible, bro. It's incredible. And a lot of people are afraid of it because they don't know, and because of the stories that people tell them. And I think that's a big problem with psychedelics too. It's the people that haven't had psychedelics, they research everything they can about it. And then when they experience it, they go, what the fuck are all them cunts talking about? There's nothing like that. It's like this. And that's what we've got to realize with psychedelics too, is they are subjective based on like environment, mental state, your headspace, and how you've been overall. So they are like dependent on those circumstances sometimes. But with that being said, there's no time to be scared. There's no time to be scared. Why? Because you're just trying to balance yourself. Everything's going so fucking hectic. You're just like, oh shit. Just trying to straighten out and look at what's in front of you. Looking around. It's like, whoa. It's fucking nuts. It's cool though. DMT will work with you. I've told the story 100 times before. You've heard it. First time I smoked it, knocked me the fuck out. Completely dropped me. It starts in the chest, right? It's just like this heavy feeling comes over your chest, and it's like anesthetic kicking in. It's just like boom, and you're like, oh shit. And then you just out. It's pretty cool. Second time I'd done it was the next day, right? And I'm like, okay. I need to set intention. What's my intention? Why am I doing this? What do I want from this experience? I'm like, fuck. I don't know. It's so intense. You're like, fuck, man. You're trying to figure it out. I'm like, I want to stay awake. I want to stay awake this time. And then like you say a little thing beforehand. You're like, all right, let me stay awake, and I want to see what's going on in reality with my eyes open. These ones, And what happened when I smoked it that second time is got that same feeling that it's like comes off from the distance. There's like a feeling on your chest and it permeates your entire being. It was just like a heavy fucking sleepy feeling, anesthetic kicking in. So that feeling comes on when I smoke it. Boom, and I feel myself about to go to sleep. And it's like, oh shit. And then I'm like, boom, I sit back up. I fucking open my eyes and I look around. And I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, get me a bucket, bro. He's like, oh, what? I'm like, I'm going to puke. Get me a bucket. He's like, you're right. Throw up on the ground, bro. I was like, fucking this cunt. Get me a bucket, lad. I'm a human being, man. Get me a bucket. He goes and gets me a bowl or a bucket, brings it over. And I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, and I threw up. And it was all one. I hadn't eaten nothing. Hadn't had no dinner, no nothing, bro. So I was fasting. And when I went, boom, throw up in this container. It was like fucking cracking an egg yolk, bro, and it's only the yolk, right? And it was like fucking boom, there was flames coming off it, bro. I'm like, it's the sun. And I see the Sublime, literally the cover album of the Sublime the photo of it with the sun, I see that sun, or this Roman sun god that they're talking about, staring back at me. And it was pretty calming. You know, it didn't seem like aggressive or anything. It was just like chill as fuck, to be honest. I was just like staring at it. And that's when I seen that fucking the pattern with those shapes and shit. 3 fucking tentacles coming off it with the spirals, bro. It was a constant changing, all moving at the same time. Hard to focus on. But yeah, fucking awesome, man. Fucking bro. If you want to see like the stuff that makes up this reality, to like fucking for us to perceive it as a whole, as what it is, DMT will show you the fundamentals. It will show you the mathematics. It will show you the foundations that hold this shit up. It'll take you through your emotions and different situations, but new situations, which is strange. It'll take you to places you've never been. Like I walked down the fucking halls of Amenti in Egypt, bro. First time I smoked it. But I didn't know that's where I was. And this is the beautiful thing about psychedelics, is it's showing us real places that are here on planet Earth. You know what I mean? So like my first LSD trip, Niagara Falls, I was in the center of this massive waterfall, and I was like, and the energy from that, I was like, what the fuck? These are real places that you can go to. And it makes me wonder why psychedelics take us to these places. Because I had no idea, no conception of anything about the halls of Amenti before that DMT trip even. Yeah, it's fascinating. So the halls of Amenti, what is it? Where is it? So it's in Egypt, in Kemet, right? Which was, I believe, the capital of Egypt at one point. Don't quote me on that. But the halls of Amenti is a place that they would take people during like death stages. And supposedly it's a transfer of consciousness. It's a sacred place, man, spiritual as fuck. But apparently what they would do in the halls of Amenti, supposedly, is they'd take 2 people, right? They'd take the important person who's about to pass away, and then they'd take the younger person in there who's healthier, got a bit more life left in them, and they'd do a fucking, they'd do some spellbinding bullshit, bro, and supposedly transfer consciousness into younger people so they could stay alive for longer. I think it's all real, man. I think this is the thing we forget as humans, right? Is what we see around us, we believe, we know it's real. You can touch it, see it, taste it, smell it, all of that. But during the old kingdoms, the old civilizations before us, did they learn the same physics that we have today? Or did they have a different set of rules and principles that they went off? Because we've got, what is it, the fucking 5 elements that make up the world, right? And Tesla went into this. They removed it from the periodic table because the ether was actually, it's an element on the periodic table. So you've got earth, fire, air, water, and then the ether. And that's it's a space around us. Different translations speak about the ether, or fucking, what else did they call it? I forget. But I think the Indians coined the term for space, right? Which was akasha, which translates to non-existent. So it makes you fucking wonder, bro. Makes you wonder. I think, bro, let me check that translation real quick. Yeah, so the Indians, akasha translates to ether. And isn't that funny? Bro, holy fucking shit. I'm having revelations right now. You look at the Egyptians, what did they call it, bro? They called the ether the Akashic records. And the Akashic records is like, it's like the logos. Terence McKenna talks about the logos, which is a place where all information is kept, right? So from every civilization that's ever existed, everything, every fucking thought, experience, feeling, everything that's ever occurred and will occur exists in this place, and it's called the Akashic records. So now you look at the Indian translation with Akasha, it translates to ether. So wouldn't it be like so far-fetched to even suggest that the astral planes, when you have out-of-body experiences, is this place? Because we know fucking, what's his name? Nikola Tesla, he was doing, he was lucid dreaming. He was also part of secret societies and whatnot. Fucking who else was lucid dreaming? Albert Einstein. He was lucid dreaming as well. And they all spoke about this thing. And you look at fucking what's his name, Tesla. He's got different theories on space time and curvature of space and whatnot. Yeah, fascinating. What up, fun guy? How you doing, bro? Get on the fish oil, 3,000 milligram a day. Magnesium, multivitamin, D3, B complex. Those will make your blood work good. Okay. The only thing I got, I'll show you my blood work, DK. I should be able to bring it up on the screen. Oh, I'll just text it to you. It's easier. That one. That one. That one. That one. What's this one? So this was my last one, DK. I sent it through to you then, my bro. T3 is too high though. I think you can access the Akashic records sometimes 100%. 100%. There's meditations you can do. But supposedly, right, when you do these meditations to try and tap into the Akashic records, the logos, the astral plane, where infinite knowledge exists, you can bring that information back. You know what I mean? And this is where physics is fucking sweet. I'll go over that. The physics of it all is like fascinating as fuck, man. Because it's metaphysics, you know what I mean? It's not a solid like material physics. It's something else entirely. You know what I mean? It's like the thoughts you have, they're not fucking solid. And how do you hear what you're thinking without it being spoken and hearing it with your ears? It's all within 100. Fucking right. Sweet. I wasn't fucking cooked this morning, which is a plus because the last 3 days, or yesterday and the last 2 before, I've been sick, haven't been well. And the crazy thing is, this blood test was over 2 weeks ago. And I'm still crook. So it's got my lymphocytes too high, white cell count, white blood cell count too high, glucose is a little bit too high, and what's the other one? The neutrophils. So release the virus. Fuck. let's do a quick deep dive. We'll actually put a clip on about the Akashic records, so you know what I'm talking about. All right, so I'll show you this one. Because, hey, man, if you're fucking bored, if you're sitting there, you're bored, you're like, I don't know what to do, man. If you're bored, life's perfect, right? That's first thing. Life is fucking perfect. Nothing's going wrong, but it's, bro, you're all right. You're all right. If life's boring, you're doing good. And it's also a good opportunity to take advantage and try to meditate, right? To access these places or whatever. Look, you can do a hypnosis one, bro. And the thing is, you have to believe this shit too beforehand. You have to have an open mind, an open heart, and do not expect anything. That's the trick. Don't expect anything to happen. Set your intention, and that's all you need. Because these guided meditations, they'll get you there 100%. 100%. I fell asleep listening to 432 Hertz last night. Lucy likes it too. She'll just look at the screen and go, what the fuck's this cunt watching? And she'll doze off pretty quickly as well. But the Akashic record, so that's the meditation one. I'll show you a quick bit on what it actually is. See if I was somewhat right. We'll really right strike. Oh, 100%, bro. Without a doubt in my mind, Tesla, Einstein, like smart people, bro. But through their fucking drive to understand the unknown and like figure out what's going on and put these numbers together and, you know, make sense of what's going on. In that, I feel like that path, just being on that frequency and that trying to match that and achieve that, it drives you closer to it. You know what I mean? So ultimately, like, you look at the atomic bomb. They built that shit in 3 fucking years, bro. 3 years, dude. And they built the most hectic fucking explosive you've ever seen. Yeah. So I do believe, personally, that, yeah, Einstein, Tesla more so. 100%. Yeah, he was just tuned into something else. He was gifted, man. He was gifted. But anyway, let's play a bit of this clip.
The 8th dimension is the one that connects the whole thinking of the universe in different levels of consciousness. Not only mind, as in the 1st dimension, but also emotional and physical. That's why we call the 8th dimension the Akashic records. And also we call the 8th dimension the matrix, in which we are all in.
A collection of all human events, thoughts, words, emotions, and intent to have ever occurred in the past, present, or future. The concept of the Akashic records finds its origins in ancient Sanskrit texts. But what knowledge lies within these treasured records? And how does one uncover their eternal truths? The Hindu word Akasha, meaning upper sky, was introduced into Western culture by Theosophical Society co-founder Helena Blavatsky during the mid-1800s. Theosophists described the Akasha as the primordial substance that includes all vital forces. Though never specifically referring to the Akashic records directly, Blavatsky did make reference to indestructible tablets of the astral light, utilized for recording both the past and future of one's thoughts and actions. This repository of cosmic information, referred to as the Akashic records, was widely disseminated by early theosophists, like author Alfred Percy Sinnett. In his 1883 book, Esoteric Buddhism, Sinnett suggests one could view their own Akashic records upon attaining higher stages of individual enlightenment.
The Akashic Records is an etheric Language, it's actual place as well as a modern day modality of healing and intuitive work. It has the imprint, the energetic imprint of all of your past lifetimes. And you have a personal book of life that's stored in the etheric field of the planet, in the Akashic records. And you can access this during your lifetime, and it will give you a deeper knowing of who you are and why you're here.
Many religions reference a posthumous life review upon entering the afterlife, where a book of life, or similar notion, is used to judge and weigh the merits of one's existence. Yet, is the idea of an Akashic library a literal, physical place, or a metaphorical myth used to...
So the Egyptians believed with the Akashic records that Thoth, right? Hermes Trismegistus, smart fella, very smart fella. That's where you get the Hermetic principles from. Hermes, he was deified by the Egyptians, so that's why they turned him into the bird. So it was just like a fucking. Apparently, he was just a regular person, right? But with his wisdom and his knowledge, when he traveled to Egypt, he was from the previous fucking cataclysm or civilization that happened before. And they're like, shit, you know, this guy is basically a god. So they deified him. I think he was one of the last to be deified. Let me double check that. There you go. So Thoth was the ancient Egyptian keeper of the mysteries. He was the god of the moon, sacred texts, mathematics, sciences, magic, the messenger, and recorder, right? So this is where they say that Thoth, he guards the Akashic record. So if you're not ready, right, if you're not in that if you're not on that path or in that state to achieve it, and you're like trying to get into the Akashic records and tap into that infinite knowledge, you'll be met by an Egyptian deity known as Thoth, supposedly. I don't know if this is true. I've never achieved, like, supposedly when you do it, it's like an out-of-body experience, but you're in a fucking massive, never-ending library with bookshelves that just stretch up as far as you can see, and the corridors just fucking boom. They just go down forever. So, yeah, it's supposed to be a cool place, but people have spoken about doing meditations, and then Thoth is rolled up and go, "What are you doing here?" Yeah, fucking little human. You're too much of a peasant to be here, bro. You're like, nah, get out of here, and he'll send you away, or he'll block your access. So I think intention's key. What else? I believe it's a real place too, the Akashic records, where all information is kept. So, yeah, fuck, man. Crazy world we're living in, that's for sure. Where are we? Messenger and recorder of the deities, master of knowledge, patron of scribes. His Egyptian name was Jehuti, which means he who likes the ibis. He was depicted as an ibis, bird, or baboon. According to one story, Thoth was born from the lips of Ra, sun god, beginning of creation, and was known as the god without a mother. In another story, Thoth is self-created at the beginning of time, and as an ibis, lays the cosmic egg that holds all of creation. He was always closely associated with Ra, and the concept of divine order and justice. Thoth was credited with creating the art of writing, inventing the calendar, and controlling space and time. Since he was the god of the moon, he had celestial functions and replaced the sun god Ra in the sky at night. So Thoth helped the funerary deities as a messenger and bookkeeper for them. He was responsible for recording the verdict of the heart weighing ceremony that determined if the person was able to continue onto the afterlife. If the person's heart spirit balanced with the Mars, feather of Thoth, they passed. However, if the heart was heavier than the feather, then the person did not pass. Thoth always provided guidance for the deities and regulated common everyday complaints and created new laws. Thoth suggested that if a problem couldn't be solved, then a group should get together as an assembly and discuss it. Fucking hell. Yeah, wow. The Egyptians were up to some hectic stuff, for sure. But yeah. All right. Let's see what we can find. Were at least 3 temples of Sol in Rome, all active during the empire, all dating from the earlier republic. Yeah. So when you celebrate Christmas, the 25th of December is actually the birth of Sol Invictus. So have a look here. I'll show you. So realistically, what you do, how you work this out, is you put the 13th month back into the calendar, and then you do a calculation, and that'll actually determine and show you that supposedly Jesus was born in April or March, not December. Yeah. Fascinating. Well, okay. So if you look at the word akasha in Sanskrit, it's derived from a root kas meaning to be. It also appears in a masculine noun in Vedic Sanskrit with a generic meaning of ether, by ether. In classical Sanskrit, the noun acquires the neuter gender and may express the concept of ether as well. In Vedantic philosophy, the word acquires its technical meaning of an ethereal fluid imagined as pervading the cosmos. An ethereal fluid. Sort of like the waters above and the waters below that is separated by the firmament. I love it. Good shit. Been a seeker for a while. The more I know that I don't know anything. Yeah. 100%. I've had ontological shock like twice. Fucking. Good shit. But ontological shock is like where everything you thought you knew crumbles right before your very fucking eyes. Triggers a reaction. Yeah. Hectic. $127. All right. I'm going to drop a link if anybody would like to jump up. Come over, Billy. Come say hello. Yeah. All right. Easy Dumbo. Oh, here you go. Look at this. I've told you about this before. Meditations you can do to find out your soul name. So not the name that you're given at birth, but your actual fucking your name, bro. Like you do one of these meditations. Here you go. Look, that's exactly what I was telling you, bro. Some fucking bookcases that just go up forever, and then like never-ending hallways of just information.
To access the Akashic Records, to pose questions, learn your origins, heal from past lives, and discover your soul purpose. This is Sarah Dresser, clinical hypnotherapist, and I welcome you to this session.
Thank you.
It is considered that the Akashic Records contain the entire history since inception of the universe. A universal collective consciousness.
Anyway, yeah, you can do one of them meditations and find out your fucking soul name, bro. Find out a bit more with your purpose. And here's the thing. For people that don't know, that wonder, what do I do? You know, try one of these meditations, man. A guided meditation, not one where you just sit there and listen to a bunch of sounds and try and not that, bro. I mean, like, actually fucking pick a guided meditation, give it a go, see what it does for you. It might not work. I've been through medication, all of that stuff. Yeah, being off all the medication it's good, 100%. So I recommend this for anyone. Give it a go. And find out what your actual name is, bro, but you're not allowed to tell anyone. That's the kicker. So when you do this meditation, I'll tell you what happens, right? You'll be relaxing, you'll be in that state. You'll feel like this weird tingling sensation. And then what happens is in front of you, like, in front of you, just like up here, just above you, you'll see your fucking name. Like you see the color of that text, how it says your soul name, Akashic Records. You'll see your name literally burn, not burn, yeah, like fucking burn through space and time in front of you and write itself, and you'll see your name. I know my name already. But if you tell people your soul name, that gives them power over you. Supposedly. I've done a lot of research and a lot of fucking reading, few hundred meditations. Shit's real, man. It's fucking real. I don't know what else to say about it other than try for yourself. Honestly, like, try for yourself and watch it work. 100%. Yeah. You're still here. What are you doing? I'm just playing. Anyway, yeah, you got to check that shit out for sure. Should we find a tune? Let's have a look. This is like DMT as well, these visuals and shit. So imagine, bro, it's literally like this. And why I say it's like this is because when you don't have a body, all you've got is awareness. So when you're in DMT, bro, that's pretty fucking hectic. I'm not going to lie. It's close, but it doesn't do it any justice, to be honest with you, bro. It's much more intense than this visual here. This is like a Mandelbrot set sort of thing by the looks of it. God's thumbprint. What do we got? Yep. Where's the brother Spud? Okay.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. This Colonel Sanders job is getting me down. A crazy chicken chasing me all over town. Psycho chicken. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, I don't know just what to do. He's got a grudge against Frank Perdue. He's clucking a lot, but he's not saying anything. I plucked him once, why pluck him again? The psycho chicken. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, Colonel Sanders wants to church his goose. But psycho chicken still on the loose. A little chicken. They caught him down in Ohio. They cut off his head and they put him in the oven. They put him in a box right next to a roll. Put some clothes around his legs and someone took him home. Ate him for lunch and it tasted real fine. But the guy who ate him, he just lost his mind. Psycho chicken, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away. Oh, 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 oh. Psycho chicken. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, it's all trouble.
Fucking hell. Whoa. Good tune. The Offspring. Why don't you get a job?
My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that bitch. He tells me every day. He says, man, I really gotta lose my chick in the worst kind of way. She sits on her ass, he works his hands to the bone to give her money every payday. But she wants more dinero just to stay at home. Well, my friend, you gotta say, I won't pay ya, no way. Now, why don't you get a job? Say no way, yeah, no way. Now, why don't you get a job? I can't sell his money, well, it isn't enough to keep a bill collectors at bay. I can't sell his money, well, it isn't enough, 'cause that girl's got expensive taste. I won't pay ya, no way. Now, why don't you get a job? Say no way, yeah, no way. Now, why don't you get a job? Well, I guess it ain't easy doing nothing at all. Oh, yeah. But hey, man, free rides just don't come along every day. My friend's got a boyfriend and she hates that dick. She tells me every day he wants more dinero just to stay at home. Well, my friend, you gotta say, I won't pay ya, no way. Now, why don't you get a job? Say no way, yeah, no way. Now, why don't you get a job? I won't give you no money, I always pay. Now, why don't you get a job? Say no way, yeah, no way. Now, why don't you get a job?
I was born in the 80s with that summertime love, then changed the whole game. Like what have I done? Out the gutter I come to touch the bright sun, and from the highest heights, motherfucker, I jump. Free in the sky of belief, I can fly. Ain't no telling what they're selling, man, they're sheep in disguise. Keep this in mind, I keep on my grind. I can do it anywhere I want to do it, and bitch, I'll sleep when I die. Explosive, ferocious, get up, get down, that showbiz. Power to the people that have freedom in their focus. I hope this helps you when you're under the thumb, when you feel like nothing can save you, when you feel like jumping the gun. Stop, relax, and remember, even in the worst weather, you'll find a way, cross it, there'll be brighter days, honest. So get up, get out, and get something that's on the real. Forget what you were taught and show these people how you feel. Like, who are you to tell me how to live my life? 'Cause I won't give this up. These are my shoes, my view, my cue to say I do give a fuck. And pretty soon I'ma bloom and it'll be alright. Every day's another chance to ignite, 'cause I'm addicted. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to this universal feeling called life.
Guidance is internal. Guidance is internal. Sort of feels.
Yeah.
since a fetus, explored life's subtle secrets. From my fingertips to my unique double helix, I can see history, I can see the past lessons. It's your right, never be afraid to ask questions. How can every religion claim to be the only one? How can they preach love yet fight each other holding guns? I think the golden sun might be able to shed some light. I'd rather push peace and knowledge to defend our rights. These leaders in suits tell us to fight for one side. You think they got their sons and daughters on the front line? Not down for war, but down to get an education. We're all equal, yet they push synthetic separation. But in this matrix, I won't be failing to make it. This is my cosmos, baby, space sailing with Sagan. I heard it's not where you're from, it's where you're carving your view. I heard you don't have to wear a suit to argue the truth, and so who are you to tell me how to live my life? Cause I won't give this up. These are my shoes, my view, my cue to say I do give a fuck. And pretty soon I'ma bloom and it'll be alright. Every day's another chance to ignite. Cause I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted to this universal feeling called life. Who are you to tell me how to live my life? Cause I won't give this up. These are my shoes, my view, my cue to say I do give a fuck. And pretty soon I'ma bloom and it'll be alright. Every day's another chance to ignite. Cause I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted to this universal feeling called life.
Through the region of maximum dynamic pressure now. Yeah, they finally gave me a window to look at. They know what's going on.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. Well, I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. But I feel there's nothing I can do. Yeah. I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend at the end. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite. Call me strong, you call me weak, but still your secrets I will keep. You took for granted all the times I never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up and put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman mind, kryptonite. Yeah! If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? Superman. If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman mind, kryptonite.
I rest in peace to this darling too. Cranberries. Zombie.
Another head hangs lowly, child is slowly taken. And the violence causes silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
I reckon it was 2016 when I had, maybe even 2018. I had an acid trip. I got suspended because what I'd done is I skipped school when I was with my mate Josh, right? And we hopped over the back fence of the gate, and we just got off the train, and we're walking back to go to class and whatnot. And 3 teachers fucking ambushed us out of nowhere. Year level coordinators, principal, and there was this other teacher, Miss Peters. Oh gosh. I actually got in big trouble posting up a meme about her. Made a meme. She got fucking taken the piss out of. But anyway, I was tripping on LSD at the time. And my mate Josh, he was all good. They walked up to us. They said, "I'll take your bags off. We want to search your bags." I was like, "Oh, fuck, here we go." I took my bag off. They went for my bag. Bro, they didn't find the bag of weed. They didn't find nothing. I'm like, cheer and all good. They were just making sure we weren't bringing drugs back into school. But yeah, Miss Peters, when she's seen me, she starts boom, trotting over, boom, boom, boom. And all I can see is her aura around her just going. I was like, oh, fuck, she looks angry. She's like, Mr. Murray. I was like, oh, God. But Miss Peters, what do you want? Like, come with me right now. You've been skipping class. She's just like yelling at me. I was like, fuck you, bitch. I was like, boom, it was spontaneous, you know. I was like, fuck you, bitch. Don't speak to me like that. And she was like, And I was like, oh, no. She's like, come with me to student services right now. And I go to student services. And as I've gone in there, there's like 3 other students, Miss Peters, a receptionist, and then a counselor. And Miss Peters, she starts taking the piss. This one's been skipping class. He's just jumped the fence to come back into school, blah, blah, blah. And my pupils would have been fucking massive, man. I was tripping balls. And, yeah, what ended up happening was Mr. Glacken was his name. he starts yelling at me, saying something, and I just fucking lock eyes with him. I said, "You want to change your tone right now before I climb across that counter and cave your fucking head in?" And he just stopped and he froze. And then the teacher's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa," because I'm like, can't hit a bitch, you know what I mean? But I'm like, fucking this guy. I'm like, he wants to talk to me like that. And then he just froze up. He didn't say nothing, man. He just basically fucking got my dosed cunt. And then this was the interesting part. Another teacher's come up the steps in the student services, Miss Rankin. And I've got a bit of history with this teacher. So this teacher, she knows me from back when I was in kindy. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know if my mind's just gone safe person, you know, that's a person to talk to, you know what I mean? So she sees me instantly. She's like, "Julian, what's going on?" She's like, "Calm me." She's like, "Come with me." So I got to escort you off school grounds. She's like, "You know, you're suspended." I'm like, "Yeah, that's okay." She's like, "What's happened?" I said, "I'll just jump the fence, come back in school." And they started yelling at me. They were being all hectic. I took some LSD. And she's like, "What?" I was like, "I took some LSD and I thought I was going to go to math class and be like Albert Einstein or something, be all smart and shit, but it was too intense and I couldn't go to class." And yeah, she's like, "You can't be taking acid at school, bro." I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm sorry." And she escorted me off school grounds and I walked over to the Hungry Jacks, right? And over at the Hungry Jacks in 2018, 2016, one of them ones, I've walked in there and they've got a TV screen on. And on the TV screen, it had the lead singer from the Cranberries. She'd passed away from a heroin overdose. And I was just like, oh, man. It was really fucked up. So was I. But yeah, no, I was just spinning out. I was like, oh, wow. You know, and shortly after she died, I think Chester Bennington followed, Chris Cornell. Yeah. And this is that MK Ultra stuff too that goes over people's heads. They go, "Oh, conspiracy theories." No, it's not conspiracy theories. It's all these youngers that got fucked with, programmed, planted in the industry to get us to think and feel a certain type of way. Whether it's about the war, whether it's about politics, express yourself, you know what I mean? Like that song there. All of these songs, all of these big artists, they're fucking what's it called? Prompted up by CIA and whatnot. 100%. And what they do is they wait for shit to kick off, and then what they'll do is they'll get this artist, right? They'll get some artist, Katy Perry, fucking AC/DC, something, I don't know, one of these bands, you know what I mean? They'll get one of these bands to play in a specific country so then they can go do an operation in that country while that band's playing to distract people and the government too. So it's pretty fucking clever how they work it all. Wow. Lost my strain. All right. Yeah, the Cranberries, man. Shortly after I left that Hungry Jack's, my brother was driving around the Gawler Greens car park. So it's basically a big shopping complex with a Bunnings warehouse, a fucking Coles. There's a Hungry Jack's there. There's a pharmacy. It's like this one huge complex, you know what I mean? My brother was driving around the car park when I got kicked out of school, and he seen me. He's like, "You want to ride home, bro?" And I was like, "Fuck that. I ain't going home like this." I'm like, "No way." I was like, "Nah, none of them pop. They'll fucking twig on real quick." So, yeah. What happened? Did the stream cut out? Surely not. I'm going to have to check that in case I got fucking suppressed. Did they silence me? Yo. Fuck. They hit me with this. Bro, that's insane. Where did they get me? No, it's not conspiracy theory. It's all these youngers that got fucked with, programmed, planted in. That's hectic. They cut me off while I was telling you about how the CIA does their thing. Fucking hell. Wow. Policy violation. I wasn't even playing music. Parking around the Warner Greens car park. So it's you've missed all of that. That's hectic. Oh well, shit happens. I'm going to wrap this one up here, legends. I will be back a little bit later on tonight at some point, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But have yourselves a good day. We'll see you soon. Long on.